In medical field especially, doctor advises to take the medicines in a particular format, means scientific reason is there, but still people will not believing that why that homeopathy has no scientific.
Yeah, most of the
Because
people still say that homeopathy is not scientific because they are not aware of advancements that have done in homeopathy for the last, especially for the last 5 years. Last 5 years is the golden era of homeopathy, we can say, because a lot of renowned institutes has done research on homeopathic medicines and they have given uh, homeopathy is scientific. We will look into two parts. See, basically, most of the people were opposing homeopathy and they were saying that homeopathy is not scientific because two reasons. One is they say that homeopathic medicine doesn't have any active ingredient, and next one is they don't know how homeopathic medicines work. So these are two controversies. Let's take first one is normally they say that homeopathic medicines doesn't have any active ingredient. That is wrong. It is proved by Dr. Ballare from IIT Mumbai. Even the structure of nanoparticles of homeopathy is revealed. See, homeopathic medicines contain nanoparticles. These nanoparticles contain an active ingredient in the middle, surrounded by lactose coat. On top of it, it is surrounded by mesoporous silicon coat. This is the homeopathic nanoparticle. Even the size of this nanoparticle is established. It is around 5 nanometers. So that's the reason we call them as nanoparticles. And the concentration is also determined. The concentration per ml is around 100 to few thousand picogram. This is completely established scientifically, proved with the electron microscope and other things as well. This is the first controversy, and that is proved wrong. And homeopathy has won in that. Homeopathy medicines have materialistic basics, and they are going to work. And the second thing is, see, any medicine has to have pharmacokinetic and pharmacodynamic principles. But for homeopathic medicines, pharmacokinetic and pharmacodynamic principles were not established. Homeopathy is a evidence-based medicine. For example, a patient came with the cancer. You have given homeopathic medicines, so cancer is cured. Or he has migraine. We have given homeopathic medicine. Migraine is cured. There is plenty of evidence, both clinical trials, randomized trials, open label trials, blinded trials, double dummy trials. A variety of trials are done on homeopathic medicines, and they have already proved that homeopathic medicine is a evidence-based system. The lacking part of homeopathy in this is two things. One is pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics. What is pharmacokinetics? Pharmacokinetics is any substance you take into the body, it has to be absorbed, okay, into the body. It has to be distributed. Once it goes into the body, it has to be distributed in the body. After distribution, it has to be metabolized. Metabolized means it has to undergo some changes, and finally it has to be eliminated. So these principles are not established for homeopathic medicines yet. There is research is going on, but as of now, we don't have this information. This is pharmacokinetic information. Next, pharmacodynamic information. Pharmacodynamic information is how the medicine is going and working in the human body. There is no evidence for it. So there is good evidence. Recently, it has come. We will discuss that also till now, but it is not completely established. So once the medicine goes into the body, so is it going to what type of reaction? So is it oxidation reaction, reduction reaction, or is it going to go and attach to any of the receptors? How, what is the mechanism of action of homeopathic medicines is not fully established, but there is plenty of evidence. Again, this is done by Professor Ballare at IIT Mumbai. So he proved that homeopathic medicines works on the principle of hormesis. Principle of hormesis says any substance in the world, you take any substance, this is applicable for all the substance in the world. In higher quantities, it will kill a biological activity. In medium quantities, it inhibit a biological activity. In lower quantities, it stimulates a biological activity. For example, take snake venom. Snake venom in higher quantities, it kills a person. In medium quantities, it will not kill a person, but it will definitely cause some permanent disability. Maybe he will lose his leg or he lose his hand, something like that. When the venom is taken, converted into homeopathic nanoparticles and given to a person, it acts like an excellent medicine. In lower quantities, these medicines, these poisons will have, in lower quantities, these poisons will act like excellent medicine. That is called principle of hormesis. In the same way, homeopathic medicines work on the principle of hormesis. It is repeatedly proved by reputed organizations in India. So now these scientific community or recent advancements in homeopathy, they still think that homeopathy is not scientific, and without knowing the reason or without knowing the latest advancement, they still argue about the greatest homeopathic science and medicine.